I just want to talk a little bit about vegetarianism and veganism in this video. And I just want to say massive respect to all the vegetarians and vegans out there. I respect your moral conviction. I wish I could live as you do because I love animals just like you do, and I want to do right by them just as you do. Yet at the same time, sorry to say, I eat meat. And I don't really feel guilty for that because it's just kind of how humans evolved. Now, humans are omnivores. That means we can consume both meat and plant life. Does that mean we cannot consume only plant life? No, of course not. Um, Vegetarians and vegans obviously prove that, and they are probably far healthier than most people. But at the same time, it is also quite natural for humans to eat meat. I look at things from a purely biological perspective, not from a moral one. It might be immoral to eat meat, but it is biologically okay to eat meat because that's just kind of how we ended up here. I was an anthropology major, and one of the major things I realized was that when humans finally became predators and they started hunting for their food, they started eating more meat. And with the increased meat they ate came more protein. That increased protein led to bigger brains. So I guess I'm sure for many on the vegetarian and vegan perspective, that means that's where our species went wrong. And I can respect that. Absolutely. But we can't change what has happened in the past. We have evolved as omnivores. And like it or not, the human, when we started to eat meat, it led to kind of a revolution in our species. And in all honesty, I don't think much of my species. But you do need to understand how the species works, I guess, is basic thing. So, you know what? I really do not feel too bad about eating meat because it has been evolutionarily programmed into me. And maybe I shouldn't eat as much as I do, but let's face it, well, I started to say vegetarianism and veganism has been programmed into us, but I think about, Hinduism and Jainism and all of these other religions, and that's that's a different topic altogether. If you want to talk about religion, I can debate you for hours because I find the topic interesting. I mean, I have researched a lot of religions. And at the end of the day, I have come to the conclusion that none of them are correct. Um, So I think I'm gonna end this video with just kind of a very basic statement. Just not all of us that eat meat are bad people. It's not that we don't love animals, that we don't care about them, that we don't want to preserve them. It's not that we want to contain them, that we don't want to let them be happy. Um, for me, how to put it? For me, humans had so much potential as a species. We we are possessed with an incredible intellect. Yet for the life of us, we don't know how to apply it well. We see the dying off of many species. We continue to put poisons into the air. At least in my country, America, we continue to deny basic science. For those of you outside of America, you have no idea how aggravating it is being an American, because millions of people deny basic science. And if you challenge them on that, they accuse you of being a bully, or they accuse you of being of the devil, and they accuse you of being stupid, when in fact you are trying very hard not to be condescending and not to be mean to these people. I guess a character fault is that I try to be nice to all people, even when they are wrong and oftentimes rude. But anyway, I'm going to end the video on that there. I hope I made some points. I hope I made some sense here, because yeah, that's it, man. I'm just kind of rambling here, and this is what I think. And if you disagree with me, great. If you agree with me, great. This is just my perspective.